Joining me now, Mark Hanna, former aide to John Kerry's and then candidate Barack Obama's presidential campaigns.
Anytime there's some sort of insinuation that there are political motives going on in the Justice Department, it just strikes me as so 5 years ago when you had David Axelrod's predecessor, Karl Rove, getting into some hot water and being on the hot seat for these U.S. attorney firings. And I don't think this is by any stretch a conversation the White House wants to have, but at the same time, if it proceeds, I think they're going to be active participants in it, and I think they have nothing to hide.
Here, Mark, is the DOJ's response in part to the news that's been made from the Republicans today. This is from the DOJ spokesperson Tracy Schmaler, who calls Chairman Issa's latest maneuver unfortunate and unwarranted, and says from the beginning, Chairman Issa has distorted the facts, ignored testimony, and flung inaccurate accusations at the Attorney General and others, and this latest move fits within that tired political playbook. Is this the kind of thing, Mark, where the independents or any Democrats will be moved by it if Issa and the Republicans in the House move forward with contempt of Congress charges?
You know, I think that there's a lot of accusations being hurled about, whether or not the White House is doing anything that's propelled by political considerations. But when you look at Congress and its sort of the short longevity of a congressperson, the politics surrounding this investigation are extremely intense. So why are we investigating this? Why aren't we investigating why Congress won't pass the president's job bill and put 1 million Americans back to work, teachers, firefighters, and cops? No, I mean, let's get a sense of perspective here and a sense of
don't minimize, but don't minimize the fact that you have a dead agent and the fact that people deserve answers to this. This is when an administration, look, they're on the defense on this, and they should be, because they had a stupid policy. And they ought to just get it behind them. They ought to just answer the questions and get it behind them. Then they can talk about the economy. Believe it or not, the Republicans in the House and in the Senate, they'd actually like to talk about the economy as well.
Mark, let me ask you, because Eric Holder has said, look, I'm the one who put a stop to this botched gun running sting. It was being operated out of Phoenix ATF. We were letting guns walk. I didn't know about it. My top people didn't know about it. I'm the one who, when it was brought to my attention, I stopped it. So if that is all true,
right,
why wouldn't Attorney General Eric Holder just say, take everything I have, look at all of it. I will show you all the documentation. It will show you exactly what I just told you.
Because he's the Attorney General of the United States, and he has a lot of documentation that doesn't belong in the public domain. The buck stops in this particular case with Attorney General Holder. He said so himself. And what's public and what's not public isn't for Congress with their intense political motivations to decide. I think this judiciary has been prudent in the past and has a track record of that, and I think it will continue to be so. I think that this is absolutely a sideshow. I think if Mitt Romney really does want to talk about the economy instead, and Republicans in the House want to move on to bigger issues, that's important. I think it's unfortunate. I think it's tragic about this particular police officer, but I think that there are bigger issues to grapple with here.
Gentlemen, thank you both so much.